All right, y'all, I'm back. And we're after them with boxes. Boy, there's muddy prints all over the ice down here. That's what I really like to see. If you guys can pick up those muddy prints running along the ice, that's what we're looking for. I got a feeling I probably should have had all these set last night. It was actually kind of warm. But is what it is. I've been setting all morning, setting in the dark for a while too. So we're hammering stuff out. I just want to say, before we get rolling on these boxes here, if you are going to try boxes, which a lot of you guys see me use them a lot, and they're a very good tool, be extremely careful, please. We don't need anyone out there catching pets or anything like that, and just be very cautious. Make sure you're well over whatever your state's limit is away from residents. And even if there is a residence anywhere in the vicinity, try and talk to the person that lives there. Let them know. See if they got pets, etc., etc. And can never be too safe when using these things. But they are a great tool. I gotta see how I want to get this one set here. Right there. I like it. Yeah. All those muddy prints going right on through here. Get over to my other box here. We got prints going right by the box. I put these out over the last couple days. Staking them, if you will, even though I don't put a stake in them. We actually got a coyote track right there. But that's what I've been doing. I've just been getting these suckers put out here. I'm actually going to move this one over to here, maybe. But the main trail's going up through here. I'll set it right up here somewhere. I don't like that box to be rocking if I can prevent it. That is one thing I like to prevent. But got a lot of boxes out over the last couple days, and we're going through and setting as many as I can today. Get this baby snugged up in that shiny new box and get out of here. All right, coming down here to a box culvert, and this is a brand new box. And look at all those tracks right on the box. That's what I like to see. See if the other one's got any tracks or anything on it. No, there's a little bit of dirt on it though. Good sign. Good sign. They're curious little fellers. I would almost guarantee you could catch them in these without even using bait. I wouldn't recommend it, but I guarantee you could do it. I know you can in dog proofs. I've had it happen several times that I know of, and probably even more times that I didn't even know my dog proof was empty and it had one. So good spot here. This sucker had a whole pile of tracks on it, or the other one in here I should say. Wiggle that baby back in there. I'll head over to the one that looked very promising, and there's a couple different sets of tracks on top of that sucker. Get my tooth pulled out of here. Chunk of cart going back in there. Get some of this grass out of my way. And a good old Duke 220. This baby set here, I believe, is one of my touchier trigger ones. Set it on that notch and see what happens. Hopefully whack one right behind the ears, huh? That's the plan. We get down the road. All right, heading down a nasty one here. Well, this is the bridge that has that huge brush pile you guys saw me catch quite a few out of last year. And there are trails going in there again. Box has fresh tracks on it. It's a good sign. We got the high bank trail on the other side of this bridge already set. Got two boxes over there too. This bridge has always been good to me. I probably just jinxed myself. Why did I do that? But I think I've I got the other one sitting on a high bank trail, but I think we might actually move it down in here as well, because this just looks phenomenal. So if you guys can see where they're coming through right here, I'm gonna go ahead and grab it and move it down. Well, yeah, because all this, see this grass in this trail? None of it's pushed out of the way or nothing. So I would think that if they were still using it hard, that stuff would be pushed out of the way. Could be wrong. We're gonna move this box down here. Chunk of carp in the back. Hopefully that went back in there far enough. There. Well, these new boxes that I made are 4-sided. I'm curious to see how they're gonna do versus last year's boxes that I didn't like the best, for sure. So get this baby tucked in here. We'll be getting down the road. I'm curious right now, and we're gonna try this. There's this bush light can right next to my box here. I'm gonna put that chunk of fish in there, and I'm gonna put something shiny in there. See what happens. Kind of spice it up a little bit sometimes, right? I saw the opportunity and I took it. We're gonna see if we can catch a raccoon on a bush light can and a chunk of carp. We'll see what happens. Got us a beat down high bank trail here. Coming down under this bridge. Got a daggum road grader that's working the road up there, and I don't really know what he's doing, but he's tearing it up, that's for sure. So, chunk of carp. Make sure that's in the back. I caught quite a few here last year. Right on this bridge wall. If I can get my stuff figured out here. It's kind of a tricky spot because it's so low, but if they can run through it, then I got to be able to get to it. So that's what we'll do. Get that baby snugged up in there. Right there. Go get my other one. And on the other side over here. It's still that same trail coming through here. Gonna have to lay down for this one. Hopefully you guys can see. I guess I don't know if you'll be able to or not, but check my camera. Yeah, you guys can see. Got us a carp pad. Throw on the back of there. I get myself in some very odd situations doing this box trapping, guys. But this is where they're running, and it's tight quarters, so it's really good to have them narrowed down and get the box right in front of their face. So we'll just get this baby tucked in there like that. I like it. We'll be getting down the road. Look at the tracks on that one. Oh, that'll get you excited for tomorrow, for sure. I might be throwing some fish oil on these tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. The reason, I'll give you guys a little opinion thing here. The reason I staked out these boxes, and then I'm coming back and setting them all at once, is I believe they kind of got to get used to these things sitting here before they realize what they're supposed to do with them. That's at least through my experience. The first check's never been near as good as the second one on them, and I just want to see if this helps that or not by getting them out there just a little bit earlier, seeing what happens. That box situated there where they pop their head up. I'm actually gonna move it over here. A little less steep of an angle. But I do think they almost got to get used to them At least it seems like it in my experience. So I'm wondering if getting these boxes out here and leaving them for a couple days before I set them will make a difference. We'll find out together. It's my first year trying it. So get this thrown in there and get out of here. Well, we're at the last stop we're going to be setting today. And you can see just how terrible people are. I'll just leave it at that. But get all the muddy tracks on that one. Get all the muddy tracks on that one. Got a pretty good trail going along here. I can actually see some tracks in the ice too down in here. I'll try and get closer so you guys can see here. I don't want to break that ice, but if you can just see that little bit of mud. They're running. Heck, one even went in the box right there. He just needs to do that one more time. My fish up in there. I'm really hoping to have a double at this spot tomorrow. This spot looks phenomenal. I actually just put these boxes here yesterday and they already got muddy prints all over them. So that's a good sign. This one had one go in it too. You guys can see those tracks right there. Just crawl in there one more time, buddy. A nice chunk of fish in there for you. These daggum triggers give me fits sometimes getting stuck up in them corners. This trap set here. Corn husk out of my way. In there. We'll even sprinkle a little bit of scales and stuff around there. Looks delicious. We'll be heading home.